Hey guys, so this is the first, we're doing a live brain optimization session, one-on-one. We're going to be doing, we've done all forms of brain work. Now we're going to specifically be doing some neurolinguistic programming, neuroplasticity work to get Luke's brain, mind, body really firing on all cylinders, helping him to take control of things neurologically, behaviorally, and emotionally, so that way he can optimize his thinking, his behaviors, his emotions, and real specifically his health, to get his health under control. Now Luke, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself. We've done one session already, an hour, which Luke's had a bit of a transformation, to say the least, and he's kind of been a new man. And what we've done is, I'll let Luke speak, and but what we've done is we've done some brain imaging, brain mapping, we've done some neurofield, neurofeedback work, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, Luke's rocking the brain power nutrition, epipaleo style, and of course, the most important of it all is the brain software component. So Luke, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself and your experience, first experience game-changing NLP.
Yeah, so I'm Luke. I've got Crohn's disease. I was diagnosed about 8 years ago, and so I met Chris about a year ago, got my brain mapped, came in, changed my diet, changed a bunch of stuff, but last week came in, did an hour session, NLP, and so what we were dealing with was depression, anxiety, focus, and self-sabotaging thoughts and behaviors. And literally after 1 hour session, it has not come back.
Yeah.
It hasn't come back. And I've actually helped use that information to help a couple friends deal with the same thing.
Good.
And so now I'm here, and we're going to go deep.
Good, man. Yeah, session 2, we're going to go a bit deeper. And just so you all know, you want to test your work, and this was the test. Luke had a fear of going on video, and look at this rock star right here smiling away, you know. No choking up, you know, stuff in front of a camera, letting it loose, letting it rip, and, you know, connecting with all that great stuff you got inside of you and those talents. So,
yes.
Now, what's next, brother? You just spent 3 hours in the hyperbaric chamber. You must be, you know, completely lit up. The big NLP question is, what specifically do you want? What behavioral outcomes, what do you want to be able to do? What would you love to be able to do?
Do more of these videos, be able to speak in front of an audience is a big one.
Yeah.
Better memory, quicker for reading, learning, that kind of stuff. And then just continuing with the reduction of anxiety and that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you still want to have some anxiety then?
No anxiety.
No anxiety. Okay, so what do you want to use that energy for? You know, maybe
I want to help other people.
Okay.
You know, like I want to cure Crohn's. I was told, you know, 8-9 years ago that I needed surgery, I needed drugs, I needed all this stuff.
Okay.
I've luckily avoided that using naturopaths, changing diet, that kind of stuff. But I want to cure the Crohn's.
Okay, so here's the big thing: is you've been diagnosed with Crohn's.
Mm-hmm.
So. The question you need to ask is, you know, how do you know you have Crohn's? What happens, you know, you have the diagnosis, but how do you actually know what are the symptoms that actually you have Crohn's?
Sure.
Because, you know, what's your body doing that tells you, hey, you know, I have Crohn's?
Yeah. So it could be triggered through eating food, different, like gluten or dairy will really set me off. Stress will set me off. Being in a moldy environment will set me off. Okay. I get this energy right here, this really negative, nauseous, painful energy right here.
Okay. So when you're saying set off, you're not like being set off to like cloud 9 or...
No, I mean...
This isn't, you know, Luke's not the only one who reacts to, you know, gluten and dairy.
No.
You know, if you got some bad gas, if you got a distended belly, if you're eating gluten and grains and it looks like you're pregnant afterwards, you should probably reconsider eating those, you know, those grains and dairy. Okay, so you get you respond to it. So what happens when you eat those things? Because you want to have the control. You know, I mean, ultimately, you want to be able to, you know, eat things and control your immune system, you know, and have it be no big deal, right? It's part of resilience.
Yeah, I literally, it's been, I spent a year not eating out at any restaurants, any, you know, catering and stuff like that. I'm in the music industry. I travel a lot. It's a huge pain in the butt, having to bring my own
Non-native
food.
EMF, frying your brain,
Yeah, being around mixing consoles, being
late
around
nights.
a lot of energy, late nights, a lot of stress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm interested now because we want to create some fast change.
Yes.
I'm interested in the body response. So let's say you eat one of those foods that you potentially could eat after once you modulate your response.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing that happens when you eat them?
I'll feel like all of the energy is sucked out of me. I'll feel itchy all over. I'll feel like a pain, like in my guts. I'll feel pain.
Okay.
My guts will blow up. Like I really do look like I'm pregnant.
Okay.
Really do. Yeah.
Okay. Now sitting here, do you know that you're going to respond that way to gluten and dairy when you eat it?
If I look back in history, I guess.
I'm asking, are you planning to knock yourself off and set yourself off when you eat gluten and dairy next? Or has that already been, is that kind of sugar thing already gone?
Yeah, that's kind of gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah, that was another thing that we worked on. I really do. I eat a really low sugar diet, but I just know sugar's better, and I was still self-sabotaging by eating sugar. And after the last session, gone.
Yeah. Usually we eat foods that we're addicted to. They cause like a toxic type response.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing, human beings. We like to knock ourselves off and set ourselves off.
Yeah.
So you're sitting here. You don't have gluten, you don't have dairy, you don't have a pregnant belly.
No.
But if you eat those foods, you're going to get that way.
Yes.
So how do you know that? How do you know that?
A belief. It's a belief.
So when you said that you're like remembering like past experiences of you doing that and big belly, bloated,
Yeah, like some restaurants, even though I'll lay out that I have an allergy to these things, some restaurants will like to sneak a crouton into the salad or a piece of cheese into the salad.
Oh, those suckers, eh?
Oh yeah.
Dude, don't you dare sneak a crouton in a salad. I'll kill you.
And
the crouton cure. The crouton knockout.
Yeah, the knockout. And it's an energetic feeling right away. I just feels like it's drained out of my body. The energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know the feeling. I have sensitivities to food too, or used to. But that belief you were talking about. So how do you know you have this belief? Do you see yourself remembering a past experience where you just totally knocked yourself out?
Yeah. So I would remember experiences where I would end up being in bed for weeks or a month at a time, just in extreme pain, a lot of nausea, just really unable to walk around just because of the shock of my feet hitting the ground.
Okay. So right now you're still doing this belief.
Yes.
You're thinking this belief.
Yeah.
So how do you think of this belief? Because this is important. Every brain works uniquely. We have different modalities. So when we see things, when we hear things, when we feel things, this is a way of our brain representing to our mind what it is we're thinking. Okay, so we have all this unconscious activity, and we use, different modalities, sight, sound, feeling, smelling, tasting, to represent to our conscious mind, the activity. So for you, you see and you remember these past experiences. So do you have like a movie? It sounds like you were running through in your mind of all those bad experiences.
Yeah, I have. It's like a series of snapshots that I run through my mind.
Okay.
And associated to that is that energetic feeling that I feel here, and that pain, and that bloating. So I can project into the future. When I focus into the future, that's what I see.
It's like a see-feel. It's
oh
God, fuck, run!
Yeah.
Maybe you should try that, see that, run,
Yeah.
Okay, so this movie you're looking at, snapshots. Now, where is it located in your space? This is important for everyone. When we believe things, we believe them in certain locations represented. So we want to investigate. We want to make this unconscious activity. We want to make it conscious so we can start to control it. You know, because it's pretty cool if we can control the way we believe. It's like, hey, we can build whatever beliefs. We could be the foundation for whatever action, whatever neural activity that you're unconscious, that your immune system can begin to automate. You know, it's just like, this is basically the way I describe is Qigong. I mean, NLP is like brain Qigong. It's like epic, you know, and you get the change in the way you feel, the way your immune system works, the way your brain works. So this like is brain Qigong. So you down to do some brain Qigong?
Yes.
Okay, let's do some brain Qigong. Okay, so you look at this movie. Where's this movie located in your mind?
It's up and in front. It expands to the whole field of view of my vision.
Okay, so it's fuck,
it's big. It's right there, yeah.
Okay. You know, channel changer. Do it now. Okay. So it's panoramic.
Yeah.
And it's rectangular, it looks like, or is...
Yeah, it's like the whole, like, field of view.
Your whole field of view. So it's just panoramic, radiating through all the, through all the universe,
Yes.
Okay. It's a universal belief. We know how to deal with these.
Yeah.
Okay. So now when you're looking at it, you're seeing these past experiences of what happened. How long is the movie running in your mind?
It's just a continual.
So okay. So it's a continual loop. Now, do you just have like one shitty thing after another shitty thing after another shitty thing, or is it like 5 shitty things, then the loop starts again?
Yeah, so it's like 5 shitty things and the loop starts again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. You know this shit.
Oh, yeah.
I got this mastered, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been doing this for a while.
Okay, well, it's time to undo it. Now, when you're watching this movie, are you running it backwards?
No, it's forwards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, this movie you're looking at. Now, when you look at that, it makes you feel bad, right? So you feel, right? Now, you said that feeling starts where in your body?
Right here.
Right there in your body. You see, and this is important. When we talk about feelings, this is neurological activity, a product of our nervous system. And we have to think certain thoughts to get certain feelings. So when you look at that movie, you look at it, you're running through one loop after another loop after another. How many seconds is each loop?
A few seconds.
A few seconds?
Yeah.
3D or 2D?
It's pretty 3-dimensional.
Are you looking at yourself or through your own eyes?
It's kind of switches between both, but a lot.
Okay, which one makes you feel worse?
Looking through my own eyes.
Through your own eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing right now?
Looking at you.
Okay, no, but when you think of the belief.
Yeah, specifically right now I'm thinking about being on a tour bus where it was one of the worst times that I've ever had it.
Okay. Now, are you looking through your own eyes? Okay. Now, when you think of that, where does that feeling start in your body? Where do you feel it first?
Here.
So you feel it like in your diaphragm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how does the feeling move? Does it like move up? Does it move down?
It radiates out and moves up. It's like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you just showed me, and people when you're talking to them, they will show you how their feelings move. I feel really anxious. And it's a big loop too. This ain't a little thing.
No.
Okay. So you feel it first in your diaphragm, then it moves up. It moves up to your brain.
Yeah, it's like it almost moves. It all encompasses my body, my brain. Everything.
Okay. And then does it go down like to your toes, or does it stop at the sternum?
Yeah. No, it envelops my whole body.
Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at that, panoramic, wonderful movie of feeling bad, the master of feeling bad. Look at it, and I want you to get that feeling inside of your body. I want you to start to move it a little bit faster. A little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, and then just say to yourself, why the hell am I doing this?
Why the hell am I doing this?
And then spin it a little bit faster so you feel a little worse, a little worse, a little worse. Now, can you make that panoramic movie, can you make it even bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger?
Yeah.
Okay, make it even bigger. We want you to feel even worse.
Yeah.
Because I want you to start doing it on purpose so you get control over this. So make it faster. Spin it faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Think of one of the worst times. And as you spin it faster, I want you to spin it fast enough until you begin to feel fed up with it. Until you start to feel, fuck, man, I want to get rid of this shit. Enough is enough of this. All right, so spin it faster and faster and faster and start to get that enough is enough point inside of you. Okay? Well, spin it faster, 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 and then take a deep breath in through your mouth. Slowly let it out through your nose. And then spin the feeling forward a little bit slower. A little bit slower still. More gradual. Softer, slower. Forward, slower. And as you spin it a little bit slower, I want you to slow it down even more. And then, beep, beep, beep. Back up the truck, Johnson! Yeah! And spin it backwards. Get that feeling moving down. Using your brain, you're thinking on purpose here. Use your brain and spin the feeling down from your brain in the reverse direction. Luke, do you know which direction the universe spins in?
No.
Counterclockwise.
Okay.
What do you think's happening when you're spinning your bad shit clockwise? You're against the universe. You're against yourself, brother. You got to be in tune with the universe. You got to spin and groove with it. So spin that feeling backwards. Down your brain, down to your tummy, down to your toes, and then backwards again and again and again. And then, Luke, do you have a favorite color?
Yellow.
Yellow. I want you to see that movie, and I want you to strap a juicy yellow border. I want you to put a limit to this crappy, sucking universe of feeling bad.
Yeah.
Strap a big yellow border around it, and then spin that feeling backwards even faster, even faster, even faster, even faster. And then I want you to make a shift, Luke. You've already told me you've done it before. I want you to see yourself in that movie and look at yourself suffering. Look at yourself eating food, having to worry about eating food, worrying about there's a freaking crouton in the salad. You're taking a hot date out and they're like, Luke, why are you so stressed? Shit, there could be a crouton, honey. It's just a lot of freaking work and a lot of stress. When really all you need to do is focus. And I want you to look at that movie. Look at yourself suffering in the movie, Luke. Keep spinning the feeling backwards and backwards and backwards. And then I want you to run the movie all the way to the end of the first loop. And then stop. Hold the movie still. See the very end of your feeling bad. When you have that bad trip, when some gluten sets you off on a 2-day trip where shit, Chris, I feel like shit, man. I want you to see the end of the trip when you get over it, the very end, okay? Now, I want you to make a shift. I want you to launch it back into the movie. Launch back into the movie like you're there at the very end. And I want you to do this really, really fast. I want you to run that whole movie in rewind to the beginning. I want you to reset your entire brain, okay? Do it really fast. Now, walking backwards, talking backwards, everything happening in reverse, the crouton going out backwards, out your mouth, and all the way back to the very beginning. Do it faster, do it faster, do it faster. Come on. Even faster to the very beginning. Okay, you're the beginning? Now pop out of that. Now look, close your eyes. Now look at that snapshot, the beginning of the movie, okay? Freeze it. You're an audio engineer, you know this. Freeze it, strap a juicy yellow border around it, and then I want you to shrink that movie all the way down to a size of a dot, and then blink it black and white. Now open your eyes. Hey. I'm at the sloop. Okay. Now we've done some brain work, and we have relaxed you before. Now, I want you to think of the most relaxed and balanced time you've ever been. but it's like, hey, I feel good. My immune system felt strong. I want you to go back and I want you to think of one of those times, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, I want you to think of it now. Now, when you think of that, you're already smiling. Yes, Luke. This was a good one. A good one. A good one for Luke. Now, think of that. Now, this one, are you seeing an image or are you seeing a movie?
An image.
An image. Yeah. Ah, brother. You got to sizzle it up. Okay, now this image, where is it located in your mind? Oh, bro, this is a little bit harder for you. You've been mastering the wrong shit. He's been in there with his mind spending how many years mastering this shit? Brother, we're in kindergarten. You're feeling good. Ladies, watch out. Luke hasn't even started feeling good yet. Just wait till this guy gets rocking. Okay. All right, now close your eyes. Now think of that image that makes you feel real good. Now, are you looking through your own eyes or are you looking at yourself?
Through my own eyes.
You're looking through your own eyes. Okay, that's good. Now, how big is this image?
It's smaller.
Oh, smaller. Mistake number 2. Okay, now, is it in color? Is it or black and white?
It's like a faded color.
Oh, faded color. Luke, brighten that up. Why don't you? Come on. Turn up the brightness a little. There you go. You got the button. Push it. Now, is it 2D or 3D?
2D.
Border or borderless?
Yeah, like a sort of a big, vast, empty border around it.
Oh, jeez. Bad shit? No border! Good shit that's small. Dude, mistake number 3.
Let's keep a list.
Dude, don't worry. We're flipping the switch. Mistakes into mastery. We got this. Okay. All right. Now I want you to, that's one snapshot. Now I want you to think of another time when you felt really good. You felt relaxed. Perhaps it was our last session together when you were relaxing, you were sitting in a chair. And the more you just tried thinking, the easier it was to see good things and relax in the chair now. I want you to think of another time, you felt wonderful, you felt relaxed and balanced. Can you see it? Good one.
It's harder to see.
Oh, brother. Come on. Well, let's work with the good one that you got.
Yeah.
You got a good experience. Mm-hmm. So let's take that one and let's double the size of the image. I want you to double the size of the image. Mm-hmm. Now, as you double the size of the image, it makes you feel a little better, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Now, where does that feeling start in your body?
My gut.
On your gut. Mm-hmm. Good. Now, how does it move?
It moves up.
It moves up. Okay. Now, does it go all the way to your brain?
No, it's kind of just hanging out here.
Oh, jeez. Mistake number 4. Part body sensation, you need whole body sensations. Okay. Now, does it go forwards? Does it go backwards, clockwise, counterclockwise?
Yeah, it's going back.
Counterclockwise. There you go. Backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so your unconscious is trying to talk to you, Luke. I want you to spin that feeling backwards even faster. And I want you to double the size of that image again. Make it bigger, yes. How good can you feel, Luke? Bigger, double it again. Spin it backwards even faster, even faster, even faster, even faster. And as you do, I want you to turn that image into a movie. I want you to remember that experience. I want you to create a juicy cycle of feeling good and run through that memory and feel what you felt. Yes, see what you saw, whatever that juicy thing was. And just keep running it through and create a cycle of feeling good, knowing that you're using your consciousness in a new way, and so are opening the door to new ideas, new changes, new profound, deep states that are going to allow your brain to really synchronize, allow your energy to synchronize. So that way, that crouton doesn't have more energetic power than you do. Now, as you run that movie and spin that backwards, I want you to try to get back, that old belief that you had in the past. Spin it backwards even faster, even faster, even faster, even faster, that movie even bigger. Can you even get any of that old stuff back?
No.
Oh, what a shame, Luke. What a shame. Now, what are you going to do with all that time, Luke? Because now I got to make sure you don't worry about some other crap because, you weren't worrying about that. Now, the most important thing, Luke, the most important thing is believing big. And I want you to look at that image of feeling good that's now a movie. I want you to spin that good feeling backwards, faster and faster and faster and faster. Make it a part body sensation. Boy, turn it into a whole body sensation, brother. Mm-hmm. Spin it backwards, and then I want you to ask yourself, how quickly and how effectively can I learn to master my brain and body? How rapidly can I take control of my health? And then I want you to build a new belief, Luke, a new belief of you doing everything you possibly can to take control of your health. And I want you to see it now, and I want you to take this good feeling, spin it into different shapes, different colors, different sounds, and create a powerful new belief that's going to set the foundation for you breaking through in every area of your life. And I want you to build it now. I want you to see yourself doing the very things, taking control of your brain. You start to think about dairy and gluten, and you just freaking laugh because how silly that crap is. I'm not a pregnant freaking woman here. I'm a grown man. Make sure no one puts a freaking wig on you. You gotta be careful with this shit, Luke. And I want you to build a new belief where you see yourself doing the very things that are going to help you take control. I want you to see you eating the brain power nutrition. I want you to see yourself doing some qigong, smiling, going out and feeling good. I want you to see yourself when those very thoughts try to creep back, telling it to shut the heck up. And I want you to do it now. Shut the heck up. And I want you to see with yourself, taking control, feeling as good as you possibly can, pushing the limits of how good you can feel. And I'm wondering what that looks like, Luke. I'm wondering how good you can feel, how the rhythms and the sounds of feeling good play in your mind. And I want you to make it bigger and brighter and clearer and more focused. And what I want you to do is, I want you to step inside of it, so that way you're looking through your own eyes. I want you to practice feeling good. And every morning when you wake up, I want you to step inside of this big, powerful belief. I want you to step inside this big, powerful feeling. And I want you to feel an overwhelming sense of purpose that you have to get out, go, and do good in the world. Learn, learn, learn. Optimize, optimize, optimize. Take control of your health and then share it with the rest of the world. I want you to be relentless, Luke. I want you to be relentless about taking control of your brain and the thoughts that you think. I want you to stop remembering crappy shit disappearing and start thinking good things. Powerful thoughts, powerful beliefs, which are going to set a new direction for your life now. So, what I want you to do, Luke, is I want you to hold this arm stiff. And I don't want you to let it down any faster than you create a freaking juicy, epic, limitless Luke movie. Where you see yourself taking control of your brain and acting with a big, powerful belief that you can do and learn everything that you need to take control of your brain and your health. And I want you to just keep amping And I want you to see it thoroughly. See the various things that you're going to be doing. The various big feelings that you could feel. And yes, some things can be in certain contexts and others can be in others. And I'll let your brain run away with those ideas. And just keep relaxing. Keep seeing. Keep practicing. Focusing your brain. And while you do, every bit that you drop down, you're going to feel better and better. And the more you try to go back to feeling bad and mastering crappy shit, the more you're just going to laugh, feel good, and focus on this new direction. Because now, as you build this new belief, every action, every little thing you're going to ask yourself, is this going to get me to where I want to go? When you look at the food, you could look at that little piece of sugar and you could say, damn, that freaking sugar ain't got more willpower than me. Honey. And you can look at that grass-fed steak or some DHA, some brain food, and be like, yeah, and feel that good feeling. You could look at, doing exercises. You could lie in bed and feel tired and notice how achy your body is. Or you could focus on this belief and how good you can feel and soak up those moments and say, I'm having more of them now. Because every moment, Luke, is important in every decision, every thought, every ounce of increasing relaxation, of deepening softening is important. And as you drift down and build a new smiley, wonderful belief, your brain is going to make all the changes to make these feelings take over, to help the energy to break through, to balance your immune system, to soften your body, to relax all the way down. And the minute your hand touches your knee, you're going to drop into a deep, deep sleep, where you dream a dream in which you see yourself taking control of your health and feeling wonderful all the way down now, even deeper still. Now with every breath, every thought, I want you to run through the synapses in your brain. See all the crappy shit you used to stress about for the last time. And say, I'm done with that shit. And just like Beetlejuice, when you see Beetlejuice, he starts to yak at you. You shrink him down and send him off into the distance and focus on what's happening now. What's changing now? What's different? What feels good? And I want you to see all those crappy things disappearing as you just drop down into a deep, comfortable, relaxed place where you sink all the way unconsciously into the place in your mind where you dream, where you plan. Speaking to you from a younger age, you can find a few moments from when you were younger, much younger, when you played with abandonment. Yes, that one. And I want you to see that movie of you playing freely, of you breathing easily, of want you to launch into it. See what you saw when you were there. Feel what you felt. How were you breathing? Yes. What were you doing? And connect with that younger, playful you. Because your unconscious now has a record of what it's like for those cells to function at that age. What it's like for those stem cells and brain cells to function and be playful, balanced. Yes. You have a memory, a big, bright memory of what that's like. And as you go back to it, I want you to smile even bigger. You know it doesn't count unless you show some teeth. And I want you to connect with that playful feeling. And feel a sense, an overwhelming sense of anticipation. Because as you connect with that feeling, I want your unconscious, which is always controlling your heartbeat, your breathing. I want your unconscious to take control, to give you a greater sense of control and resilience and excitement about how good and how healthy you can be. And as you connect with your younger self, you can breathe in the same way you did. And your sounds can turn over. It's almost like you can see a whole bunch of cells replicating and replicating in the stem cell bank account, in your bone marrow, your fat cells. You see what you think a fat cell looks like, and it multiplies. And your unconscious has a record of how cells turn over when you're younger and playful. And I want your unconscious now to make the adjustments so that way those cells in you now start to become a little more playful. That's the stuff. And I want you to feel a growing and intensifying sense of anticipation. I want you to feel anticipation about everything that's coming. It's just the anticipation of going on a vacation. Mom, Dad, I can't wait, I can't sleep, I'm so excited. I want you to feel the anticipation for all the epic brain optimization, health, breakthroughs and things you're going to do for yourself and for the entire world. And as you sit here now, I want you to think about what all those things you want to do in the future are. What are the very things that make you smile? Smile from the inside out. And I want you to see them now. And I want you to look at yourself beginning to do those things. Beginning to learn those things. Beginning to take control. To learn how to make your life wonderful. And as you keep seeing, feeling, this is only the beginning. And while you sleep and while you dream tonight, you're going to sleep even deeper and dream even bigger and relax even softer and eat food and enjoy more and more. I want you to see yourself eating whatever food you want. Good brain food, of course. But even if there's a crouton, I want you to smile
can see yourself and relax. Being able to eat a freaking crouton in case one slips in. I want you to run that movie in your mind now. I want you to see yourself being able to eat a salad even if it's a crouton. And the minute you feel even the slightest thing, I want you to spin that feeling back down in the relaxed, good manner. And just relax and smile because you're expanding what you can do. And this is only the beginning. And whenever you need to, I want you to just take a deep breath out. And whenever you need to, I want you to remember this state of relaxation. And the more you try to go back to any of those worries or silliness or anxieties, I want you to come back here, smiling, focused instead. And I want you to start to breathe a little deeper, a little bit bigger, and really start to awaken. With each breath, awakening more and more. Because when you open your eyes, I want you to fully awaken, to be more determined, more focused than you've ever been. You can do this easy, you can do it hard, but no matter what, you're going to do it. And then you start to become a force to become reckoned with. Force, limitless Luke, awakening now. How do you feel?
Awake.
Dude, your eyes are like... It's pretty cool. Now, what happens when you think of a crouton?
Oh well,
Okay.
whatever. Yeah.
Now try to think of that old belief.
Yeah, I'm like, well, further away. It's really small. It's a tour bus that's striped like Beetlejuice. Driving away.
Oh, that's kind of funny. It's like whenever you think you can just, go back and look at that's pretty cool. Touring, how far? Miles! Another universe. You know what a black hole looks like? See a black hole. Beetlejuice going. Okay, so at this point, what we did is we did some NLP, just some neuroplasticity, just putting everything in together. Do we want to see if anyone has any questions, or do you want to share with everyone, dude, how do you feel right now, man? Dude, that is, how do you feel right now, brother?
Well, yeah, I feel great. It's the reducing the old picture and draining the color, sucking it away, blinking it black and white. Like I cannot access that right now.
Yeah.
Really, it just becomes this bus driving away.
Yeah, and the more you try to go back to that in the future, the more you're just going to go back to,
Yeah. Yeah, and then I know that if that starts sneaking back in,
your mind can sneak up on you.
yeah,
It's a wonderful thing.
and then
Yeah. Okay. You know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, so in the future, when you're planning, you're in the kitchen, you're at a restaurant, how are you going to plan to feel? You going to worry about a freaking crouton, or are you going to just, eat your salad, enjoy, and no matter what, relax?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna enjoy.
Maybe focus on the date. Maybe those dates will keep it. A pretty girl is just sitting there,
Yeah.
Luke, I'm here.
Yeah.
You might have some more fun. Okay, so we want to see if anyone have any questions.
Yeah.
Let's take a look on here. Let's see, there's a lot of people tuning in. Let's see. Let's see who we got here. We got some low battery. If any of you guys have some questions, ask them in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Any brain, mind health related questions, we're going to be documenting and showcasing all Luke's transformation, full out limitless Luke. He's going to develop his own beast mode, his own brain man mode, his own game changer mode, and we're going to do some incredible work together. Luke's an audio engineer. He's going to be working with me here in the practice.
We're going to be imaging people's brains. We're going to be doing some neurofeedback, the neurotechnologies to get those neurons, really balanced. And of course, the artistry it's really, really fun on what we can do with the mind to change the brain. And dude, every thought you think, you go into an fMRI and you change what you're thinking, that brain pattern changes. And got some really cool ideas for quantifying how neuro-linguistic programming, how Shaolin Qigong, and all these different practices from around the world quantitatively and measurably optimize your brain, your body. And that's what we're out to do, is literally to push the limits of what's possible to, see, how far we can optimize human health, performance, brain function, consciousness. Take things to completely new heights, combine the best of Shaolin, wisdom, traditional Chinese medicine, neuroscience, quantum physics, neurobiology, neurolinguistic programming, put it together into one game-changing next level approach. So, I hope you enjoyed the session. Lots of juicy, incredible things. Begin playing around with the modalities of your brain. When you have certain beliefs about yourself, especially limiting ones, interrogate those freaking beliefs. Blast them out of your head. And, think about things that you really believe with certainty. You believe like the sun's coming up. So think of that belief in your mind. How do you represent that spatially? What is it, what does it look like? What is the size? What's the location? Because the location is everything. You put the right thing in the right place, you get the right results. You do the right things for the right reasons. Boy, there's your self-esteem, there's your purpose, there's your passion. So begin investigating, how your brain is thinking, and then start thinking on purpose. Start, using your mind consciously to aim your brain at what you do want. The more things you do want, get out of, I don't want this, I feel crappy, I'm depressed, the woe is me, I'll never find out yet. Everything's impossible until you do it. You're addicted to cigarettes, you're addicted to booze, it's impossible until you do it. And you got to be striving and searching for, what's possible. You got to believe everything's possible, then go out like a force to become reckoned with and discover the juice and magic that life has. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Game Changer, Luke Westlake, Limitless Luke. We're, peacing out for today. Ask any and all questions you want in the comments. Happy to either get back up on video or answer the comments. Any questions you have, and if you really like this, please share it. Family members, friends, for kids, because this is just the beginning. We're going to be heating it up big time. We're going to be documenting loose cases, other cases. We have neurosurgeons, neuroscientists, psychologists, therapists, speech therapists, behavioral therapists, now referring clients. So we're going to be able to work with all the most interesting cases and really create some profound changes for people. And the biggest thing is we don't treat, we optimize. We teach people how to use their brain, and we do it, with them really, really fast. And change is fast when you do things, the game-changing way. So look forward to our next live video, which should be shortly. So have a great rest of your day, everyone. Cheers. Optimize your brain.